Welcome to Mattress Talk TV. I'm your host Phil Darman, and today we're talking about memory foam, or you'll hear the term viscoelastic foam. Same thing. Now, memory foam is a polyurethane foam. It's just a different process and cell structure that has unique properties. It molds to you differently, equalizes pressure points differently, and actually molds to you. Let's take a look at that. You've probably seen this before. This is the way memory foam molds to you. It adjusts to your body weight and pressure. The way the memory foam molds to you when you're laying down on your back, it molds around your shoulders and hips, but gives you a lot of support in your lower back and the lumbar area. Now, one of the things about all memory foam beds is that it's not memory foam all the way through. It's only the top layers that are memory foam. Underneath that is a polyurethane core that is called the base layer or support layer. So the idea behind this is the memory foam molds to you almost like an orthotic or a shoe insole, adjusts to your weight, and applies your weight evenly on that base foam underneath. So it helps reduce pressure points and just makes you almost feel weightless, like you're just kind of floating. With that, you get increased circulation. We do get people that sleep and their feet are cold because sometimes coil systems will put undue pressure on and you get poor circulation. So if you had cramping in your legs, edema, maybe diabetes, any kind of circulation issues, a memory foam bed might be something to look at because it does help with that. Now, one of the issues that we hear all the time, and I see this on the internet, is that memory foam is hot. Well, yes and no. I sell these all the time. A lot of times people do sleep warmer because they're coming off a coil system or a mattress system that applies more pressure and it cuts off circulation. They now get on a memory foam bed and they have increased circulation. With that, you're going to sleep a little bit warmer. What you've done, though, is you've taken all your sheets and linens off your old bed when this was delivered and put it on here. Now you're sleeping too hot. It would be just like going to bed tonight and throwing an extra blanket on. You're probably going to be too hot because you're comfortable, you've worked with your mattress, you've been sleeping on it for years, you know what works and what doesn't. So some people just assume when they get home and they get on a memory foam bed and they sleep hot, the bed's hot. Not necessarily so. Memory foam is very breathable. It's called an open cell foam, and you get very good airflow through it. In fact, we had a gentleman whose brother was on a memory foam bed here a while back who was in hospice care, and he was on a Tempur-Pedic, and he never developed bed sores because he was getting oxygen from the bottom side. That's one of the reasons they use this a lot in hospitals, in ICUs, and burn centers, is because it helps eliminate bed sores. So also very cool. Viscoelastic foam is very dense. It's denser than regular polyurethane foams, so very, very durable. Most of your better viscoelastic foams will be a 20-year warranty. Usually the first 10 years are fully covered, following 10 years are prorated. Your promotional models, on the other hand, will usually be a 10-year warranty. Now, the problem with memory foams is there's a lot of different qualities out there now. In fact, they're starting to import a lot of these from China. The problem is the quality control is not very, very good. I have a friend who works for a big company that ordered a lot of these, and most of them went bad. They wouldn't return to their regular shape. So you really have to be careful. Memory foam is not cheap, so if you go out and it's a really, really low price, you need to ask a lot of questions. You can find some promotional ones that are made in the USA, usually about $5.99, $6.99 in a queen size. So if it's much less than that, unless they're running a great sale or something, you really need to be cautious of that. A lot of people will also say, well, a memory foam mattress is expensive, so I'm going to buy a piece of memory foam at the warehouse club and put it on my coil system. It'll be exactly the same. It's actually not. It's a piece of foam on top of a coil system, so it's not the same. Also, too, most warehouse clubs use memory foam that's imported. It's not the same quality, so you need to be careful there. you know, you need to invest. If you're going to buy a memory foam, invest some money, get a good one, and it'll give you years and years of service. So that's kind of the scoop on memory foam. You're going to see a lot of it. There's a lot of manufacturers out there now. The biggest thing I would check is it made in the USA? That's the first question I would ask. But after that, get on them and try them. What will change between the models is the thickness of the memory foam. The thicker the memory foam, you sink into it more. They can change these base layers. So there's ways that they can tweak it to give you different feels. In fact, if you shop around and you look at the Tempur-Pedics, there's usually a photo of cutaways of each models on the beds, and they make a number of different beds, and you would think they'd all feel the same, but they really don't. So when you go shopping, try them out, lay down on them in a few minutes. They are going to feel different. They don't feel like a regular mattress in box spring. So if it feels a little weird, so be it. But give it a chance to try it and see how it works for you. And hopefully you'll get a good night's sleep. Thanks for watching Mattress Talk TV.